Welcome to Witchcrafting. This is Windora 3. I'm your hostess on Saturdays. Today I'm going to show you a craft that didn't exactly I planned exactly. I wanted to do something else, but I'm working on getting all my bits and bobs. I'm trying to rig it up so you can see what I'm up to. But I'm going to show you one way you could either you could dry your fruits. Mine are already dried, but my original ones, which I'm going to show a picture, I'm hoping, wasn't already dried. I actually had them drying as I did them, but they're my fruit hangings. I put them in my kitchen because, first, it was just because I love watching witchy stuff, and, is this filming sideways? Now it is. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. But I originally did it just because of the simple fact that I liked watching witchy stuff, like Witches of East End. They have this beautiful kitchen. I fucking love the kitchen. Excuse my English or French. I love the kitchen, and they have all these fruits hanging from it, and I thought it looked really cool. And you see it a lot in a lot of the witchy movies. But I did it just to dry them out and to have that look. And then it became pretty obvious to me that it's not just a look. There's a lot that can come from it. Having these hanging in your home. And I've learned a lot with having my own home now for almost going on a year, that I wanted my own home altar. And I've realized that my home is my altar for the home, if that makes sense. I'm going to do a video on my channel more, elaborate, because right now we're about the craft. But, right now I have some blood oranges here and some apples that are dried out. In the kitchen currently, there's some lemon and limes in there. But I like the lemon and lime for cleansing, kind of awakening energy. I have a lot of limes hanging with mint by the front door. So it's like cleansing the keys that hang next to them. It brings a cleansing energy for people passing through the doorway. And it also like gives me, lime is known for cleansing, but also like kind of waking you up. So I feel, it brings that waking up energy when I'm coming in and out of the door, because when you're leaving for work, you're kind of tired because you just got out of bed. And when you're coming home from work, you're kind of tired because you just came home from work. But today we're going to be working with some blood oranges. And blood oranges, to me, I don't know the actual correspondences. I have books literally right underneath you, full of them. But for me, it's just very abundant, thriving life, joy. And so that's the type of energy I get from them. And that's what I wanted to bring into the home with the blood oranges. And then apples, witchy enough, as you can see, wisdom, and they're just so wise. That's really the biggest thing, just being wise and abundant. Again, and that's pretty much what these ones are going to be for, is more abundance and wisdom. And honestly, I like to do these pre-dry, but we're not. These ones have actually been charging through many full moons, new moons, and stuff, so it has a lot of energy in there. But simple enough. You're going to need some thread, a needle, and your fruits. And like I said, you can use them dried or not, but as you can see, I'm hoping here, just stick the needle right through, simple as that. You're going to pull the string as long as you're wanting it to go. Me, myself, I like to get it a nice little length. And then I'm going to run it back through again, but like kind of loop in here to make almost like a knot, because I'm wanting to separate these when they hang. And then I just stitch this right back through. And voila, there is my apple. And then we'll move to a blood orange here. Same div, stick, run through, but I'm going to stop a little ways because I want to give the orange its own hanging room. There we go. Stick through. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Sorry, I'm just honestly playing. It's been a minute since I've made one. Voila! So see, hope you can see, I have you filming differently, but they have their own hanging space, and I really like that, so they have a little more room to hang and whatnot. And actually, I'm going to give this one an extra stitch because it's not really staying. Oh, you're out of frame. Out of frame, Windora, pay attention. But a simple wobble, wibble, wobble will suffice. There we go. And I'm going to do another piece of apple. But like I said, you could do this with it on dry and dry it. I've done that. I apologize if you're hearing Mortal Kombat in the background, because my baby is playing Mortal Kombat versus DC in the other room. And I wanted to hurry up and get this done because I have plans tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Friday. I'm going to have a bonfire with my auntie. And we're going to do another craft then too. Maybe I'll decide to film that and show it to you next week. Or next month. There we go. But here, oh, I can't, can you see it? Try to stay out of the light. It's a bad view. I'm going to try to take a picture and post it. But now I'm going to blood orange it. This one's going to have more blood orange in it because I didn't get as much apples in there. But you can do it really with any fruit. And like I said, in my opinion and what I'm experiencing is my home is an altar. The yard is part of the home altar. The house itself is part of the altar. And now I just really decorate the house, put the magics everywhere on the house. I mean, I got protection sashes and such, so this is just another way of bringing abundance into the house and keeping the heads cleared and love and fluffiness. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. And like I said, it gives you a cool little witchy vibe in your kitchen. And everyone, I know that, well, you know, of course, people are pretty obviously know that I am witchy when they come in here to this house. Get the nice cool vibe, and they love it. They're like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But here is what I'm working with, and I'm in the light. I push one a little more lower than I like. And if you wanted to, you could hang it like long ways, but I like it dangling down. And like I said, I'm going to take a picture of the ones that are already in there because I forgot my scissors. But then you would just cut it off, but leave some room here at the end so you can tie it to, like I have curtain rods that I'm just going to tie these to, and they'll be good and dandy. You can hang these in your witchy room. You can hang them in the bedrooms. You can hang them in the kitchen. It's really up to you, honestly. You can hang them outside. You can even turn these into like bird feeders if you wanted to, honestly. But that's what I like to use them for, to bring magic into the house, bring abundance, bring wisdom. You can do it for protection. You could add crystals to it. You could stitch the crystal chips into it, like there's the beads. You could do that. You could put charms in there, you know. And if you guys are interested, I'd love to share more about how I make my home more of an altar space. I have little things outside that I do here at the house, and it just comes amazingly naturally for it to be done. But I would love to share it with you guys. If, like I said, if you're more interested in some of that stuff, let me know, and I will gladly share it with you, because that's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm here on the Witchy Crafting channel, to show you the crafts that I do and all that good jazz. But I hope you enjoyed the little fruit slices, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Magical stuff. Good job, baby. And oh, okay, I'll be out and try myself in a minute. He runs to mommy when he can't beat the guys. But I'm sorry, I'm a bit rambly in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked everything. If there's anything, like I said, I mentioned here you want me to elaborate on, or there's something you want me to show you, let me know. I try to check the comments after I post for a while to make more comments, but you can always hit me up on Facebook if you're curious about things, and I will gladly share it with you. I can be slow at responding sometimes, but I do respond. So peace, love, and light, guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed what you got here today. And if you do something like this, feel free to share it with us. I know we all love to hear when you guys do crafts that we shared on here and your opinions on them, or if you made it your own or already have done it and made it your own, obviously, because you did it before we showed you. We love to hear about them. So peace, love, and light, guys, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.